Hi everybody, it's me again, the sack, holiday sack. It's Thanksgiving Day, and Contra 3: The Alien Wars came out for the Super Nintendo Virtual Console. Once again, I know that I have been doing these videos like once a month, but it's crunch time right now for the stores, and it's been difficult for me to make time to really buckle down. So we'll see what happens. No promises, just because that's ridiculous. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into Contra, and I'll show you why this is one of the coolest games I've ever played. So not only was it released in 1992, which makes it one of the best things I've ever played, it's 1 to 2 players. That's not the selling point, though. It's just a really good game. So we have this logo, which was a staple of the Super Nintendo's excellence, the Konami logo. And we can start the game, players A, players B, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the player A and player B for the 2-player mode represents if you share a screen or you have a split screen in the overhead view levels. I might be wrong, but I think that's it. It's been a while. Players, you can choose 3, 5, 7. You can choose if you want hard, easy, normal, stereo, or monorail. Let's go ahead and we'll do default everything. Now, what makes this game extra cool... Ooh, I kind of want to change the triggers. Okay, so we'll start off, and this is basically, I mean, the Contra formula. As you can see right here, you just start and you're just killing. Well, I'm not yet, but you will be. Okay, grab a barrier right off the bat, destroy a car, shoot some dudes. There's some slowdown, whatever. Grab a bomb. It's Contra form right away. I mean, just it's the rest of the action, and that's pretty much all there is to it. What's cool is you can get 2 different guns. As you see up here at the top, I can select between 2 different weapon sets. So you can, when you die, you lose one of the particular weapons, like this, and you can switch back to your other secondary weapon. Now what's extra cool is, let's see, I'm going to concentrate on hitting these buttons correctly. There's just dudes everywhere. One of my favorite things is the Ultra pose, which means you can hold L and R at the same time, and once you start attacking, you'll just jump and shoot both guns at once, just while looking unbelievably badass, and just, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger Ultra style. So, immediately they've taken the formula, and they've thrown together some really new, delicious elements. You get new homing missiles, you can do a classic laser, which I believe is dog with a face. The new laser, I don't remember if I liked as much as the actual classic laser, because as crappy as that thing was to aim in Contra 1, it was extremely powerful. Anyway, the homing missiles are sort of cheat mode for the first level, so you can just sort of go through and just you're killing stuff. And this is incredibly Terminator style action, with a great reference right here to the original Contra. Little barrier, some double guns, a weak jelly-looking point, some dudes that are showing up. And the whole of the game has 2 different styles of levels, if I remember correctly. I guess 3 if you count the missile riding motorcycle level, which is one of the best levels I've ever seen in any video game in my life. So we're going to cruise this tank real quick and just go and blow this thing up immediately, because it one-shots that whole wall. So we have the Crush, or Crash, I think I always called it the Crush Bomb, I don't know what it actually was. And it's super nice. Oh right, we can set off smart bombs that will kill everybody on the screen. I'm just going to start rambling. I'm just thinking about how fun this game is, and it's chaotic and it's difficult. I haven't played this as much as I played some of the other Contra games. We're going to do this. Let's see if this laser destroys this tank from behind. So I can't remember if it was as good. Seems pretty strong. Yeah, okay. So we can also still dual wield, laser spread. Yeah. This did something else that other Super Nintendo games, not as many did at the time. We're going to do it right here. So we have a stance on flat ground. We can also stand on slanted ground, and they altered the sprite so it would like look super duper ultra awesome, like he's standing on multiple levels. And when you duck, I guess it looks, yeah, changes it up a little bit as his feet alter stance. Little details like that. I think a lot of developers in the Super Nintendo ended up doing some really cool junk like that, just because at the time, you know, they had better ability with sprites and freedom to do cool stuff like that. And some companies really took advantage of it. I think people got lazy later. But, you know, whatever. You kill these fireballs. Which I guess is weird, because they're just fireballs. I'm not sure what they ever did to us. They're just existing as they do. It's tragic. But it makes life easier. So... Let's see, you have... Oh, they're dead. Probably going to die here. I apologize. And this level's cool because it also contains a throwback reference, or I guess a game in the future series has a throwback reference to this level, which is the end boss. And end boss of level 1. And they end up reusing this boss momentarily in Contra Shattered Soldier, which is possibly my favorite of the Contra series. So right here we're playing as Bill Reiser. You can play as his buddy Lance Bean. And we kill this awesome turtle, which has like some sort of weird fluctuating like mode 7 kind of mumbo jumbo going on. Hit him in the head and his head reels back. And his sick brain arm is disgusting. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and use a smart bomb. Press A, boom, and it just nukes the screen real quick. Enemies, anything you can kill in one shot, like these bees, would be really handy. You can't lock yourself in place or strafe, as some of the subsequent Contra games did allow you to do, which is extremely helpful and would have been one thing to make this game a little bit easier gameplay-wise. But as it stands, the controls are really good. It plays remarkably similar to just Contra, Super Contra, any of those. And alright, we're gonna try to kill this bro and see if we can make it to the next level. Oh, he punched me with his head. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, there's also just a straight up auto. Oh no! Rapid fire, auto fire. You just hold the attack button and you're just gonna charge like crazy. And that's also really nice, like a courtesy built into the game. Playing on the Wii U is terrific, though I would probably opt to switch the back triggers to my L and R as opposed to the top ones, as that feels slightly less comfortable to me, but it's all preference, and it's all good. So there's a beautiful picture of Bill, Blonde Bill they call him in college, and we can choose a starting point. I guess you can actually start wherever you want. I'm going to start down here. And so here's like mode 7 at work. I loved when games did this just because at the time like this kind of rotation was it. And it's extra interesting because it's not just your character rotating like you would do in I think the multiplayer mode with the entire screen, and you can double tap to make it go crazy, or if you hold both and do your dual wield, he just becomes this ultimate tank. Okay, so there's mines on the ground, there's dudes to fry, there's bridges that collapse and they leave behind a single pillar of hope for you to walk across. Fry these dudes with your flamethrower because it's tremendously strong. We're going to keep that. Awesome music. Team had a great soundtrack and great graphics. This was... Woo! Dead. Alright, well, that's a shame, but, you know, that's the life of a Contra. They risk it all. Oh, I'm invincible, that's right. Okay. Spread shout going on, that's always handy. We get to fight a cool mode 7 boss. Everybody loves those. Wow. Centipedes. Human centipede. Maybe we have a human at one point, nobody knows. But in the world of Contra, anything is possible. So, cool indicators around the screen to help us as well. And this young man coming out of his manhole, and he dies, and now we warp to the boss. Okay, good. Mode 7, all about it. I loved scaling and rotation and stuff in these kinds of games. It was a great visual treat, especially because this was very early on in the Super Nintendo's life cycle. I guess I could grab the flamethrower and made this even easier for myself. Oh, the laser's actually really good here too, because let's see. Missed it. Because the laser just sticks out kind of like the flamethrower does, and it's just a consistent attack. So it's like super duper safe, and nothing can harm you. Well, everything can harm you because you just die in one hit, but check this out. Yeah, see? It's like you're just drawing a line on this guy's face. Ooh, and this combined with the flamethrower? Yes! Heavenly. So yes, Contra. If you've played previous games in the series, there's a good chance you'll like this one. If you like difficult classic games, it's a really good way to go. You know, it's $8 or $1.50 upgrade fee. If you're upgrading, you already know that the game is to your liking, presumably, or not to your liking because you bought it for $8 back then. You hate it. But whatever the case, Contra. Yes, look at that. Beautiful men, beautiful muscles. They've got their boots on. They've got machine guns and lasers. We've got cool stages. Look at this. This is one of the penultimate Contra stages too. So I won't show you too much more because I guess I can always do a full playthrough, but I'm not going to right now. So, and I don't think I'm that good at this. Maybe Contra 1 or Super C, but okay. So this is indeed Contra 3: The Alien Wars for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, now on the Wii U Virtual Console. Pick it up for $8, upgrade for $1.50, whatever you want. Looks great in the gamepad. Better to play 2 players, a little bit more difficult, but a ton of fun, and everybody can dig a good Contra game. So hopefully they'll release some more of the classic Contras. You know, as Iwata's been talking about potentially doing more Virtual Console work just because people like it. We'll just have to see if that happens or not, but fingers crossed. So until next time, and I'll try to get some videos of some other stuff. Maybe Mario 3D Land, maybe or 3D World, or maybe some Batman Arkham Origins. I've actually been digging that a lot, but we'll see. Until then, everybody, thank you for watching Sack Time, and until the next time.